So you will need your scissors for cutting, your fishing line 0.7 mm, your beads, okay, and what else, your handle if you have, but I'm going to use the beads for the handle. Then the beads, they are 6 mm size beads, round beads, okay, same as the red one, okay. And so for this particular design you will need these pieces, okay. I have 12 of them here, okay, and then these ones as well. These are 31. We will need 32, but I'm going to show you how to do it, so that will make it 32. But these, what I have here right now, is 31. So yeah, so I'm going to teach you how to do this as well as how to do this, so that at the end we combine it and then we will make our beautiful bag, okay. So, but instead of using these 12 beaded ball, okay, you can use pearls, okay, 16 mm, 14, size 12, any of it, okay. But I decided to use the 12 beaded ball because the pearls I have, they are cream color as you can see, and then I want pure white to match it with my red. All right, then let's get started. But please, you may be hearing noises. Hey, did I say noises? You may be hearing noise at the background, you see, so kindly pardon me for that. There is nothing I can do about it. I can do the video and mute it and do voiceover, but I won't be able to explain it by doing voiceover. That is why I keep my videos like this with the noise at the background, so please pardon me for that, okay. So first of all, I'm going to show you how I was able to make this. There are so different ways you can do this, but I'm going to show you the easiest way, okay. So for this piece you will need 112 pieces of beads, okay. You need 100 pieces of beads, and then you need 3 yards of thread, 3 yards. So 1 yard is 36 inches. You multiply it by 3, okay. So 3 yards of thread. So first I will pick 4. You may be familiar with this process, okay. This is not so I have 4. You can see that the longest part of it is 5. 1 2 3 4 5. So I have 4. So I'm going to turn with the 5th one by picking 3 and fixing 2 on any side of the thread, and then we are going to cross the 3rd bead, okay. And then you continue with the 1 1 crossing. So hope you are seeing that. Okay, so the other side of the box, or yeah, box, let me call it that way, is 4. So it's 5 by 4. So I have 3 here at this side, so I'm once again going to turn to make it 4. But here you have to be careful. You shouldn't turn this way, but rather this way rather. Okay, so you turn towards where you have the other side. Okay, so I'm going to fix the bead on the left side of the thread and not the right side, with your work positioned like this. Okay, and then you continue with the 1 1 crossing. So I have 4, so I'm going to turn, and once again you should be mindful of where you are turning to. So I'm going to turn this way to meet this one. So I'm going to fix the beads on my right thread and not the left thread. Okay, you see that? Okay, so I will do 1 1 crossing this time around, just once. Okay, why does it look like I didn't count my beads well? Because seeing the number of beads I have here, maybe I didn't count it well. But it's still, you will need 112 beads. Okay, okay, so at this point you see this side is 4, and then we have 2 here and we have 1, so there is 1 more needed. So I'm going to, with this side of the thread, the right thread, this thing is worrying me. On the right thread I'm going to pick 1 bead. Okay, and then with that same thread, with the same right thread, I am going to enter this bead. Okay, only that one, and then you can pick 1 bead and cross it. And there you have it. This is our first step. So you can do this, tie a knot, put it aside, do the same thing, and then you join it. That is another way of doing it. Okay, so while you have this, you tie a knot, you put it aside, you do the same thing, and then you join it together. Okay, but here I am going to continue with it. So on any side of the thread I will pick 3 beads and fix 2. So I'll fix it on my left thread, but any side of the thread at all, and cross the 3rd bead. Okay, and then here I will enter this bead. Okay, this very one, towards me. Okay, and then pick 2 beads. Yeah, so that is how we are going to build it. So I'll continue. I'll enter one and then pick 2. So here I will enter this bead. Okay, please subscribe to my channel. Okay, yeah, some of you forget to subscribe when you're watching the video, so just a quick reminder: subscribe, like and share. Okay, if you're enjoying the video. Okay, so you see that we have almost met this one. So with this one bead left, this very one, I'm going to enter that bead and then enter this very one. Okay, so the one down here and the one we started with. Okay, hope you've understood it. And you pick one and then you cross. You see that? You can even use this method. You build it up and then you have your flower vase. Okay, I will think about it to do a video on that. Yeah, so here, yeah, I have picked 3 and then I'm fixing it on this side. You can actually fix on any side since it will join or it will meet each other at the end. So any side at all. At this point, someone is asking, are we building it up? No, my dear, we are not. Okay, you will understand it after this very step. You will know what we are doing. Okay, so now you understand, and then at the end we will join it. So I'll pick 3 at this point. Okay, you know, from here you can't just enter this one, so you pick 3 beads and then fix it on this side of the thread. Are you seeing that? Fix it on this side of the thread, and then as usual you cross the last one. And then you continue entering the beads. So you see that this one has gotten to this part. Okay, so you'll have to join it to this one, and so I'll enter this bead. Okay, and then on this side of the thread I will pick 2 beads and then cross the second one. Can you see we are done? Okay, like I said, you can make this one separate, and then join it. Okay, yeah, so right now we are going to close this open side. Okay, yeah, so with this side of the thread, or any side of the thread actually, so with my left thread I'll fix 1 bead on it, enter the opposite bead. Okay, so this very one, only that one, and then you pick another bead, then you cross with the other thread. This is not anything new or difficult. I have been doing it almost in all my videos. Okay, so next you enter the next bead on your left, the next bead on your right. You pick 1 bead, you cross it. So that is how you do to close this open side. Okay, I know this one there, you can do it, you know, I trust you guys. So finish hard and let's move on. Okay, finish hard, let's move on. Yeah, so yeah, you continue like that. You enter the next bead, this one on your right, this one on your left, you pick 1, cross. Yeah, so that is it. If you have any question on this one, you can let me know. Okay, so yeah, you will need 12 of them depending on the design you are making. So with this particular design you will need 12 of these. So this one I'm just going to use 0.4, but you can still use 0.7. Yeah, so you see I just cut a very short one. Okay, so I have my 12 beads here. Okay, and then my thread. So first of all I will string 4 beads, cross the last one, pick another 3, 1 on the left, 1 on the right, you cross the 3rd bead, you repeat the step 2 one more time, okay, and then the last 2 beads you fix it, 1 on the left, 1 on the right, like this, and then with the one side of the thread. Okay, so I'm going to I'm using my right thread, but you can use any side. So I'll enter this very bead, okay, to meet the other bead, okay, or thread, and then you just tie it up as simple as A, B, C. Okay, simple as A, B, C. So like in that video I used a different method to do the 12 beaded bow, so you can check it out. And there we go. So there is one thing left for us to do, which is the base. Okay, the base of the bag. So that is the next thing we are going to do. That is the next thing we are going to do. So it's just the basic bead martin. Okay, so first of all, I am going to do 5 by 10. Okay, 5 by 10. And then when we are joining it with our pieces, you know how to close it up. So okay, so with 4 circles or 4 units, I'm going to 10 to make it 5, but you can do it 10 and then you build 4 on it to make it 10 by 5, but I'm going to do it 5 and then I'll build 9 on it to get 5 by 10. Okay, so turning, I will just fix 2 beads on one side and then cross the third bead. This is, I've been doing this in most of my videos, so yeah, you can just check it out, how to do a bead martin, a detailed one. Yeah, I will leave all those links in the description, so you can check it out if you want to learn more. Yeah, so you build on it till you have 5 by 10. Okay, you have to do this bead martin 5 by 10, but I ended up making it 5 by 11. Okay, yeah, so here is 5 and this side is 11, and then I am just attaching it to these pieces. Okay, so I am going to do the rest for you to understand how I do it. And then this part, I'm going to be arranging this the same way I did this, so you don't need to worry about that at all. Okay, so I'll just cut my thread right away, and then we get to work. So kindly watch it. I'll enter these 3 beads here. Okay, and then so it's just like how we joined this one. Okay, the one that I showed you, how we joined it together. Sorry. Okay, so it's not anything new, it's not anything difficult. We are just entering the beads. Okay, so you enter one bead on your left, one bead on your right, you pick one, you cross with it. Okay, that is what it's all about. So apart from you doing the martin and then joining it like I'm doing it, you can just do it like attach it to it. So you build and cover the down part instead of doing the the base separately and then later on joining it. You can just build it up. Okay, I hope what I'm saying is clear. So you pick one and then you cross it just like that. So here I fix one bead on this side, and then I'll enter this side bead here. Because the beads have threads in them already, sometimes it's very difficult, so I use this giant needle to bring the threads out like this. Yeah. And then you continue with it. If you have any question, please let me know in the comment section. Okay, let me know in the comment section. I will answer them immediately I get the notification. Okay, so like I said, some of them have 2 or more threads in them, so it makes it difficult adding another thread in there. So I use the needle to try to make some space in there and see whether it will work. So I want to leave this. Okay, I'll continue it later, and then we focus on the main body. Okay, so what we are going to do is I'll bring them here. Okay, and then bring my thread. I will not cut it. Okay, so I just flattened the tip of the thread so that I can fix it in the needle hole. That is why you need to get the bigger needle. Okay, so I will just enter this. Okay, pick one of the 12 beaded ball, and then I can remove it and tie it. Okay, so I'll just cut. So I'm just going to tie. Make sure it is very rigid, like you tie it very well to make it strong or stable. Okay, you can adjust it later on, so you just have to make sure you've secured it. Okay, and then you see that you can just arrange it. Like I said, you can use pearls. There is a white color of the pearls. Because this is not white, I didn't use it, but if you have the white pearls, you can use it for your bag. Okay, so I'll just arrange it. Sorry for that. Okay, so it doesn't want to stand, so I'm just going to do the other side. So when after tying, you enter some few beads with the thread, okay, so that you secure it better. Right, so I am going to join this to this, and then we will have our bag. Okay, so you can see that I have quickly done this part, secure the down part, but I want to share something with you. When you are doing the down part here, the base, and then when you get here, you will have to do 2 extra, and then the third one you join it. Okay, so that is why I have this space here. Okay, so someone is wondering that what if I put my key inside this bag and then get lost? No, I am going to fix a pouch inside, not a lining, but a removable pouch. Okay, so in that pouch you can put your money, your key, everything inside, and you put it inside this bag and you are good to go. Okay, so from the beginning of the video I told you you were going to need 32 12 beaded ball, but I just realized that I will need 36 of them, so I did 4 more. Okay, so you can see that this part is done. So I'm going to show you how I did that by fixing this open side here. Okay, there are actually 2 ways to do this. Okay, so you can just cut, you measure it like this, and then you put this one through, get it, and then fix it, and then you enter some few beads with it. Or I'm going to show you the way I did it this side. It wasn't easy, but I will want to show you that one to save your thread. Okay, so like I did this, I'm going to flatten the tip of the thread. Okay, and then put it inside the needle, and then get started. So I'm not going to cut the thread. Okay, I'll just let it be on the main thread. Okay, so let's start from the bottom. So look at me, you see that this part, for this part I want you to be watching very carefully. Okay, I wouldn't have enough words to explain it better, so it's good to watch it carefully. And then I'll have it here. Okay, but I don't want to come this way so that the thread will be showing outside. Okay, so I will come out from this place, okay, this open place here, like this, so that I will be able to enter that tunnel there. Okay, so that the thread will be showing inside and not outside. Okay, so I'll just enter this way to come out from this space. So this one you just have to use your, how do I put it, use your, is it instinct, your conscience here? Yeah, just have to improvise it to make it easier for you. Okay, you wouldn't want the thread to be showing, so anyhow you do it, you might even get a different idea to do it apart from what I'm doing. Yes, so I'm just here to guide you. Okay, and then here you can just cut it, but I want to continue, so I will enter this 12 beaded ball to have my needle come out from this place. Okay, so watch carefully. You see that, and then enter that side. So you just have to find your own ways and means to do it if you don't understand this very one. Okay, so what you want to do now is to pull the thread. Okay, so I don't want to cut this whole thread away, so I will pull it back. Okay, this will be easy for you if you are using pearls. Okay, yes, so you have to be arranging it well. Okay, so here I will start entering the bead with the rest of the thread. Okay, so I'm all done. I have secured all my threads. What is left for us to do now is to fix a handle. Okay, so like I always say, the handle is totally optional. You can use any handle of your choice. So this part is 5, so I'll just fix it in the middle like this. What I'm going to do is very simple, so kindly watch. Okay, so I have 5. So what I'm going to do next is to separate the threads and then string beads on both sides. So I have 25. Okay, I have string 25, but you can do it according to how you want, how long you want your handle to be. Okay, so here I'm going to pick one bead and cross it like this. Okay, so here we had 5, so I'm going to repeat it at the other end here. I have 4 now, so mind you that we are going to fix the 5th one with this bead here. Okay, so I'm going to pick 2 beads, one on each side, and then with one side of the thread you enter the middle bead. Okay, this very one. So here you can either tie or enter the bead with the rest of the thread. Okay, but this is very long, so I will just tie it and cut it so I can use the rest for another thing. And then using the bead for the handle too is totally optional, so I could have continued with this bead chain here, okay, till the end, but I just decided to create this one in the middle. Yeah, so that will be all for today. Thanks for coming, thanks for visiting my channel, and thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel if this video was very helpful. Okay, so you subscribe and then you hit on the notification bell so that you'll be notified anytime I upload useful videos like this. See you in my next video. Till then, bye bye.